What is grit? According to the GoStrength.com, grit is a personality trait possessed by individuals who demonstrate passion and perseverance towards a goal despite being confronted by significant obstacles and distractions. Those who possess grit are able to self-regulate, postpone their need for positive reinforcement while working diligently on a task. Grit also enables an individual to always get back up and continually pursue their goal until it is achieved, regardless of the struggles that they face to get to their greatest potential achievements. Now, such grit people are needed in any organization to bring success and achievement to their goals set up within the organization. Since every organization has different rules, goals, developing individuals. Individuals are developed within the working environment that they're working in, according to the rules and regulation, the goals, and what the organization needs to succeed. So for leaders, building a gritty culture begins with selecting and developing gritty individuals. As we all know, not everyone has a gritty character in them. So once the leaders in the organization pinpoint out people that have this kind of character that does not give up, then they start building them and selecting them and developing them according and reorganizing them and leading them according to what their potentials are. Building teams. Greedy teams collectively have the same traits that traits individuals do. One of the traits is a desire to work hard, a desire to learn, and a desire to improve. They are resilient in the face of any setbacks, and greedy people have a strong sense of priority and purpose. So they are goal-minded. It's more than just putting a group of greedy people together in a team or in an organization. Teams need to have an overarching goal that they are committed to and then connect individual goals to these. Characters of greedy people in a team. Developing individuals. They are very passionate, very persevering individuals. Their passion has to come from the intrinsic interest in the individual's craft and sense of purpose. Perseverance is a form of resilience when the individual faces trouble but keeps being devoted to improve. That is a character of a greedy person. And then the greediest character requires a clearly aligned hierarchy of goals and being organized, as we had said earlier. Greedy organizations. We know that every greedy healthcare organization has a primary goal of putting patients first. That's an example of an organization which is healthcare. In fact, we believe a healthcare organization can't be greedy if it doesn't put that goal before everything else. So the goal for a greedy organization like healthcare is putting patients first. And I can give an example. In my workplace, the first goal is to put customers first, regardless of what you think. Customers come first. Serving them comes first beyond anything else. An example is the Mayo Clinic. Take Mayo Clinic. It is ambivalently committed to a top-level goal of putting patients' needs above all else. It lays out that goal in its mission statement and diligently reinforces it when recruiting new workers. So they will know what they're supposed to do, what the focus of the organization is all about. The greedy leader. To attract employees, build teams, and develop an organizational culture that all have grit. Leaders should personify passion and perseverance. providing a visible, authoritative role model for every other person in the organization. So that's how it should be. Leaders should personify the passion and perseverance. So they should look out for people that have this kind of character. So greater leaders have to enforce that greater character into the people they are leading by having a visible character, being authoritative, being organized, because people are watching them and what they're doing and learning from them. Examples of greater leadership from the textbook, from chapter 12, Leadership and Fellowship. Leadership processes, it mentions that leadership processes sets a direction for the organization. It aligns people with within that direction. So that's the example of a greater leadership. It motivates people to action. And according to this chapter, greater leaders are authentic leaders. They are good examples of great leaders. And in conclusion, a great is a character of someone that is a high achiever, that has an extraordinary stamina, strives to improve always, and is always sacrificial, very sacrificial. A great character person, they remain in love with their pursuit, their passion, and perseveres in each and everything, no matter what they're facing, no matter the challenge, they persevere, they push on to achieve their goal. A great is a character that anyone in profession can have, though most of them are found in the health sector. Example, people in greedy organizations unite behind an important common goal. In 1942, women in Chrysler's Chicago bomber plant stepped into a new role to support the Allied war effort. And this is our references for our group. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope and believe that you've learned something new about great organization and what great really means. Thank you so much. Bye.